figure out who you want to be and then create a path forward. Let the past go. It already happened.
And it seems like, Kate and William are, modernizing the monarchy in their own ways. They had that trip, the royal tour recently, and they got a lot of backlash from that. And it'll be interesting to see how that kind of changes going forward, too.
Yeah, it's great to make rules based on a period in time, but you have to adapt those rules to changing times. And we have information flow, news sources. Anybody can take a picture of anything now, which changes the dynamic. And managing perception is something the institution has done really well. Mm-hmm. I would have to believe they have really good people around them to manage perception as we continue to use some of the new tools that we have. And maybe that's where Harry and Meghan didn't surround themselves with enough bandwidth to manage perception as carefully as they could have. They really had a great opportunity, and hopefully they'll be able to get back to that because there's a really strong message there. Mm-hmm. The execution just, could tighten up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, would you say that that's probably one of their biggest missteps? And what would you advise them right now in their course going forward?
Well, I mean, I think it kind of goes back to what we started off talking about. It's pick a lane, right? Are you royal monarchy institution brand, or are you celebrity brand? You're not going to be everyday Joe brand. Yeah. And I think they've tried that and it just doesn't work. Because if we see Meghan Markle in the grocery store, we're going to drop our shopping carts, right? She's not every day. But figure out who you want to be and then create a path forward. Let the past go. It already happened. Perception in some people's mind isn't going to change, but you have a lot of opportunity to manage and control the narrative going forward. You just have to be really intentional and consistent around it. Yeah. And I think they could be a darling family for this country to embrace and actually see a side of maybe Britain that we hadn't seen as Harry brings that in how he raises his kids. We'd love to see the kids.